Hello, hello. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. Good afternoon, everybody. This is Tristan. We're here live in Barnes, Oklahoma, between your OKWU Eagles take on the visiting Tabor Blue Jays. We're starting with the rough start here for Ryan Sanford. It's already 1-0 in favor of Tabor. There's only one out. You got runners painted on the corners here. As number 5, Steinman, comes in for Tabor. That was going to be an echo, Jack. Steinman takes strike number 1. We are without Lisandro Cruz today, folks, because no idea. I'm texting him right now. 1 ball, 1 strike. Your OKWU Eagles have been on fire lately, Domingo. They haven't lost in quite a long time. Check swing. Yeah, he went. It is going to get past Peterson, and the runner will move from first to second. You will have runners from second and third. So two runners in score position for the Blue Jays here as time is called by the umps. Riley and Sam. It was a check. It was check swing strike, right? Yeah. So now the Blue Jays got runners in scoring position, 2 of them, second and third. You got number 5, Steinman, in the box. He's got a 1-2 count. Saying he's trying to fight through the inning, only giving up 1. Pitch on the way, swung on, and over to second, scooped up, shuffle step. They got the runner at first, but a runner will score. That's going to make it 2-0 Blue Jays. Runners are going to be just on third. Lead runners at third, only runners at third is number 8. Dominique Visitine comes in. Did you just call balk? No, he didn't. Good fix. Well, folks, that is going to be a balk called on the starting pitcher Ryan Sanford, and that's going to bring the runner at third home. So it's going to clear the bases, and Tabor's going to have a 3-0 lead here early. What a dive over there by second. Is that Replogal? Repligal? We're going to butcher his name all day today again. That was a smooth third out, but not before 3 are given up by your OKWU Eagles here in the first inning. I messed up Tabor's score. 3, okay. So we're going to head to the bottom of the first. Give us 1 second, we're going to throw out some stats here for y'all, but we started the stream a little late. Well, your Oklahoma City Eagles are going to come in today with a 17-3 record. And folks, we started here 3-3. So we have gone on a 14-game win streak, and we haven't stopped. Fourteen-game win streak, Jalen. That's a lot of wins. This is, in my opinion, this is the... as Jalen calls out the batter here for the Blue Jays. This is the Oakland Eagles team that I expected, most of us expected at the beginning of the season. We didn't see a 3-3, 500 team as a national powerhouse to come out of the gates. But now looking back at it, we can all laugh at it and go, well, it is what it is. This is a 17-3 team with the 14-game win streak that we expected from this team, with the pitchers they have in that rotation, with the offensive powerhouse of 1 through 9 in that lineup, and even the backups in the dugout are starters on most teams in this conference. So it's a strong Oakland team that comes out today. They are down 3-0, but they're playing like they expected to have played. They've had some big wins lately. They just came off beating Baker 17-8 and 16-4. About a week ago, they took down St. Mary 26-9, 14-4, and 5-2. Closer game in that third, but they have swept now. 5 straight teams have swept 5 straight teams. As Austin Soika will be the leadoff batter here for your Eagles. Takes ball 1. Takes ball 2. Takes ball 3. That'll be a 3-0 count in favor of Austin Soika here. Now, this Tabor team isn't a team to mess with. They come in today a 16-4 record and 10-1 in the conference. They're right up there with your Oakland Eagles. So I expect the next 2 days to be a grit and grind for both teams here, as Austin Soika takes ball 4. 4 straight balls for the pitcher here. Now it's number 24, Jonas Ozuna will take the plate. He's got Austin over there on first. First pitch on the way. Strike 1. First strike called on this pitcher today. Jonas Ozuna comes in today with a .451 batting average. He's got 32 hits, and he's got a big, whopping 8 homers, just behind leading Austin Soika with 9. Ozuna will pop out, though. Will be out number 1 here in the bottom of the first.
Now batting is the third baseman, number 25, John Lantigua.
Lantigua, out of the northern country of Canada, comes to the plate. He's got a Soika over there still on first. Jalen, I just realized I ordered chow mein. I got fried rice. That's the worst. How did I mess that up? You have 2 options. Lantigua takes ball 1. Second pitch on the way. Wild pitch. Soka's going to move over to second easily. That'll be ball 2. So Lantigua's got a 2-0 count. He's only got 1 out. And he's got a runner in scoring position over there with Austin Soika on second. The Eagles are down here early. Quick 3-0 given up in the first on a balk and 3 hits by the Blue Jays. But Eagles trying to fight back for the pitcher here. I asked Cruz where he is. He said late. I don't know if that means he's coming. Does he work tonight, or is he working right now? Oh, so maybe he's about to get off. Strike 1 taken to Lantigua. It's a 2-1 count for Lantigua. Also took on second base. Here's the pitch. gonna be right in the gap there. They're gonna send Soika. He's one. Oh, last second. Kelly waves him back. Gets about a third down the baseline and hustles back to third. They're gonna keep Austin there at third base. Great throw by the right field, number 22 for Tabor.
Now that is the first baseman, number 8, Bryce Smith.
That's Van Diest out there in second. I'm sorry, Van Diest out there, number 22 out there in right field. What a throw from them. Keeping Soika over there on third. So now it's the first baseman, Bryce Smith. He's got runners on the corners. Runs on the corners, he's got one out. Double play is in effect. Takes strike one. Now from up here, Jay, it looks, this pitcher doesn't seem to have a lot of heat on it. He's got a lot of movement, it looks like, but his arm's not that strong.
A lot of location. Looks like more today.
A lot of location pitchers. He looks like he's throwing a little soft out there. So it's now 0-2 on Bryce Smith, down the count early here. Lantigua on first, Soika on third. Taking high for ball one. Swung on, driven to left, line drive. It's going to be caught by the left fielder. They send Soika, and Soika's going to come in. It's going to be a 3-1 lead for the Tabor Blue Jays. But runs started to get going for your OKWU Eagles. We got 2 outs to the bottom of the first, and it's now 3-1.
Now the play is the DH number 35, Danny Perez.
Danny Perez now taking the plate. Perez is coming in batting .371. He's got 3 homers and a whopping 22 RBIs. That's second on the team behind only Andres Ozuna. Big DH. Transferred. Here this is his first year with the team. Coming in immediately affecting. And swung on. Driven in the right field gap. It's going to drop. It's going to one bounce off the wall. He's rounding first. Gunning for second. As Lantigua goes for home. Unbelievable play by the Blue Jays. Lantigua rounds third. They send him home. And the right fielder guns it. The pitcher cuts it off, guns it home, and gets Lantigua by about a half step as he slides into home. And that's going to be a 3-1. That's going to end the first. It's going to stay 3-1 in favor of the Tabor Blue Jays. Tabor's coming out looking good. What a play. That was a play. Ooh. Ooh. I thought they were going to go for Danny there first at second. And then they sent Lantigua. And I feel like, Jay, tell me if I'm wrong, I feel like Lantigua's been caught a few times. They've posed him a couple times in different games. I feel like I've noticed him more than others. On the base pass, yeah. A little lackadaisical by Lantigua there. Gets hosed at home. What a play. Well, folks, that's we're through one here. This is going to be a game 1 of 3 between the Tabor Blue Jays and your OKWU Eagles. It's got a 3-game series. You got one today, the doubleheader tomorrow. Great weather. Can't complain. This is what we've been wanting, expecting for a while. 53 degrees outside, no wind, sun's out, no clouds. Probably feels closer to 60 or 65. Felt really good today. So now batting for the Blue Jays is number... Jay, who's batting? Clark. That's number 3, Will Clark. Jay, it's a big day for Oklahoma Wesleyan outside of the athletic realm. We voted a new president today. New president has been voted in. Jim Dunn. OKWU alumni, correct? Very business-oriented, business-minded guy. Loves God, loves the school. Looks like he's going to be a good fit following Everett Piper. Has served here for, what, 15? 16, something like that? Around that 15, 16 realm. So it was a big, big day right before we let the students out for spring break. New president's going to be, was voted in. I believe he should start this upcoming summer. So exciting news for the Eagle fan base, the Eagle family, alumni and current. As Clark has got a 2-2 count for him. Sandy struggled here in the first, trying to fight back here in the second. Swung on, chopped foul down the third base line. Where's all the freshmen? They left. The booth is not as full today, folks, because everybody's left for spring break. I thought I was going to come up here with a lot of people up here, and I came in with just you and Domingo. I was like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. I would have been here earlier, but I'd go get food for you. Like every game, because you forget to eat. Ooh, lined on a 3-2 count, driven to right field. It's going to be a single for Will Clark. And Tabor looks good here early, folks. 4 hits given up already by Sandy. So now it's number 50, Drake Gerard, coming up for Tabor Blue Jays. Inside pitch, still gets the bunt down. Sandy scoops it, goes to the first, and that's going to be out number 1 here. That pitch was tight inside there for Gerard. Still got the button down. Still moved the runner. So now you got a runner in scoring position for the Blue Jays. As Christian Stone will take the plate. Boswick, is she here? Is she supposed to be working? Maybe she changed her mind. Maybe she just wants to watch the game. Swung on. Foul ball. It is now 2 balls and 1 strike here. One count. Pitch on. Driven right down the middle. Are they going to send him? They will send the runner. Colton Kelly gun. Oh! Oh, what a play! Oh my goodness, folks. That is Colton Kelly gunning it home on a 1-hop as Ryan Sandifer almost decides to cut it off. Last second pulls the glove back. And right as the ball gets home, Riley Pearson scoops it and takes an absolute shot by the runner. Now the Tabor Blue Jays coach is coming out. I'm guessing, well, my guess, Jay, they're going to argue maybe blocking the plate is what I'm thinking they're going to try to argue. So head coach for the Blue Jays, that is Mark Standifer, comes out, talks to the home plate umpire. I'm trying to plead his case. I'm wondering if the umpire crew, is going to end up meeting after this, but I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying close enough attention. Do you think it was blocking the plate?
It's on the ball. It's on the throw. I think that's right to the ball.
Jalen, ex-alumni, ex-baseball player, says he was playing the ball. He was not purposely intending to block the plate, so I think that's why, in his mind, they're not going to call this blocking the plate. Great throw by Colton Kelly out there in center. He has struggled early batting, guys. He's batting a lot better now, but we've talked all season how defensively he's who you want out there, Jay, you know? And absolute rocket arms.
Your defensive player out.
And looks like head coach for Blue Jays is going to lose that case, and it's going to be 2 outs here. That's a big play for your Eagles.
Defensive run.
Prevents a big run. So it's going to stay 3-1. The Blue Jays still have a runner on second now, but there are 2 outs. Outside call ball 1. Looks like a strike from up here. Wow. Two just guns from the outfield early in this game. It's going to be a good series. No, Jay, you texted me that. I believe you. Now, I also believe that every time I have to come into a game, I have to bring you food. Wow. We're only in the second inning. It's already been exciting. So it's 3-1 here in favor of the Blue Jays still. 2 outstanding outfield plays by both teams have been made. Riley got rocked there, too.
He did take a shot.
I mean, I'm going to go watch that here in a little bit. He got rocked. I mean, he got just bulldozed. Held on to the ball, though. The ball got there just in time, too. That was a good no cutoff by Ryan Sanford. Pitch on. Oh, my gosh. That's 3 today. Right to him. Just another one? No. Just kidding. Oy. I thought he called an out. That was an unreal to end the inning, Jay. For your folks at home, if I sound like I'm yelling, I apologize. We almost had another play at the plate. And now head coach Kurt Kelly's going to come argue that Riley got the tag down. Do you think he's out? Okay, do you think he's out? That was a driven little grounder right over the mound. Ryan Sanford almost blocked it with his legs. As Tom Kelly runs up on it, he gunned it home. On the fly, no hop this time. Caught in the air by Riley Peterson, got the tag down, but the ump called it safe. Now I didn't like his motions. It looked like he was going to call him out because he pointed out, looked like he had the fist, but he said, player is safe. Kurt Kelly will lose his argument, it looks like, so it's going to be a double for, that was Freddie Walker. He's going to get an RBI. It's going to be 4-1 now in favor of Tabor. Wow, what an exciting game so far. Like I said, if I yelled, my bad. Yeah, I get a little excited. If you don't want me to yell, then come to the game because it's exciting stuff out here. You can either hear me yell, or you can come watch the game. Great weather too. Great little weekend trip if you want to come watch some baseball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Jeez, Jay, you're right. I'm glad I came to this game. Where's my partner? Where's Cruz? He's missing a good one. Swung on, chopped. Gonna be fair. Umpire's calling it foul. Hit off the ankle of Van Diest. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Supposedly, Cruz has started a job here at our local pizza place, Hideaway. So if you know Cruz and you're tuning in, please give him a hard time. May ask for some free pizza, because I will. Alright, so it's a 1 ball, 2 strike count here. 2 outs. Sanford trying to get out of this inning. Driven, line drive to right. Ozuna under it. Will end the inning, but not before Tabor puts another run on the board. Sanford's given up 4 earned, but I think what needs to be discussed, Jay, is the defensive side of this game has been electric already. 2 plays at the plate from the outfield, almost had a third. It's been exciting so far, even with the Eagles down 3. A good conference matchup. Jay, do you miss these matchups?
I do. Miss the excitement. Good player.
I feel you. Who's gonna be up to bat for us?
Riley Peterson.
It is gonna be the catcher. Thanks, Domingo. Jay, how's that panda I bought you? What?
It's been a while since I've had fish.
Really? That's one of your like 2 favorite places in town. Chick-fil-A and Panda. If you're tuning in and you know Jalen Jackson, he's the SID. You want to show him some love, please send him some Panda Express or Chick-fil-A gift cards. He would love it.
Relax.
Please also write a note, explain that he needs to actually utilize the gift cards. Because the man, I'm not even joking, forgets to eat almost every day. He'll text me to go grab some lunch starting at 3:30. That's not lunchtime. I'll do this here.
Now batting is the catcher, number 12, Riley Peterson.
So this is the catcher, Riley Peterson. He's going to lead off for the Eagles. And Riley Peterson has had a superb offensive season compared to last year. He's playing at an elite level, best catcher in the conference. He's going to take strike 1, but he comes in batting .379, slugging percentage of almost 600, on base percentage of almost 500. He's playing exceptional baseball right now, both offensively and defensively. The catcher had a very ugly frame there. Literally moved his entire arm back to the plate. Not getting called. That's ball 1. So now 1 ball, 1 strike. High, ball 2. He's got 2 dingoes on the year. Mr. Peterson does. Swung on. What? They're both against Baker, you said?
No, the last one.
Oh, the last one's against Baker. Which one? The 26-9 game? 2-2 count here. Your Eagles are riding a 14-game win streak right now. This is a chopper to second. Riley Peterson's going to be thrown at it first, though. Do we have a bat boy? Who is it?
Now batting the center fielder, number 13, Colton Kelly.
Haven't seen a bat boy all year. All right, Cole Kelly steps in. Eee, big swing. Was going for the fences. Cole Kelly's coming in batting a solid .348. Has worked real hard to get that up from the first 17 games of the season. He's batting a lot better. He's starting to get that feel back. In the words of Lizandre Cruz, you want those hot wheels on the base pass. Isn't that right, Jay?
He doesn't wreak havoc when he gets on this.
He does wreak havoc. Taken for ball 2. Here's the pitch. Ooh, big swing again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Who said that? Is she here? Oh. Ooh. Shot down the third base line. I would call that about a foot left of the line. Called for a foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes still for Colton Kelly. What is she supposed to work?
May have a good season.
Who's doing it right now, Domingo? Are you doing a lot down there? Wow. We actually put you to work today.
We're tag team in the scoreboard.
Outside, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Now full count here for Colton Kelly.
The only other option is to put it on the mic.
Do it. Put it on the mic. Swung on. Colton Kelly's fighting through this at bat. Still up 3-2. 1 out here. Bottom of the second. They're at practice right now. And Colin Kelly's going to take a walk, and he is lethal on the base pass, folks. So we're going to watch from him. He's got one out. Let's see if head coach Kirk Kelly is going to give him... Oh, speak of the devil. Here she is. 3 o'clock? It's 3:33. Late. What's the excuse?
I'm not working today. I'm just watching.
For all you tuning in, our trusty worker is 33 minutes late to her shift. Jay Jackson may fire her, to be honest. Paige Bostwick, folks, that's head basketball coach's daughter. Everybody, just if you know her, please give her a hard time for being extremely late to her shift. Oh yeah, we're live. We have like 50 people watching. Yeah, congrats. That's 50 people laughing right now. Not really. I think I'm really annoying on the mic today.
Okay, so what am I going to do?
Tyson Cronin takes strike numeral 1. Just kidding. I missed the first one at strike 2. Tyson Cronin, I'm guessing he'll pitch tomorrow. He's going to be the third guy tomorrow. He'll pitch game 3. He'll be the starter. When he's not pitching, he plays the left field and has been playing extremely well in left. Check swing. That's high. First base umpire says he did not go.
So kind of like what I did for softball.
Taking ball 2. Cronin now from an 0-2 to a 2-2 count. Trying to fight this one off. Colton over there at first got a decent lead. Pitcher hasn't looked over there yet. Wonder if he'll get the green light. Ooh, big swing by Cronin. Gonna drift foul though. Domingo, do we think he's gonna send Colton? The signal says no. As Domingo reads the hand signals by head coach Kirk Kelly, he says they're not sending. They're saying they're not going to send him this time. 2 balls, 2 strikes here. On himself. Swung on, fouled again by Cronin. As Kelly gives him a few claps down there at first.
So that was a foul ball. He already has it, right?
That's an F enter. 2 balls, 2 strikes by number 29, Cronin. High. Will take for ball 3. Cronin has gone from an 0-2 count to a 3-2 count, has fought this one all the way back. You will see Kelly go now on any swing. Green light. Domingo wants the green light. Here it is. He's going. Swung on. Ball 4, and it does not matter, folks. What an... Good call by Domingo. We called it. He was going no matter what. What a at-bat there by Tyson Cronin. Started down 0-2. Fought off a couple. Took 4 balls, and he will be on.
Second baseman number 27, Ben Redbone.
So the battle at second has continued on this season, as right now the starter is Ben Replogle. He is the 9-hole, coming in at a big spot right now. It is 4-1 in favor of the visiting Blue Jays, but it is Ben Replogle. As the softball girls call him, Cute Ben. That's Cute Ben up to bat. He comes in at a big spot. He's got 1 out. Runners on first and second. He's the tying run right now. His home team OKWU are down 3. Trying to get something going here. Strike 1 taken. It's a 1-1 count. That's a good outside pitch there by the pitcher. With Austin Soika, big bat Austin Soika in the on-deck circle, waiting to get his crack at this pitcher again. Domingo, what pitch was that? That looks funky. Not a good looking curveball. They call it a curveball. They said it's a 2-1 count. Swung on. Oh. Ooh. What a play made by the third baseman. Diving stop. Toss it to second. Gets the lead run. Or gets, not the lead run. Gets Cronin over there at second. Colton will move to third. And the double play was not made, so that will be Raploga over there at first. You got runners on the corners for the Eagles, but there are now 2 outs. Austin Soika coming in at another big moment for the Eagles. Can he be the All-American player that they need him right now? He's gonna take ball. Oh, just what? That was a horrific call, Jay. Way outside, but they're gonna call it as a strike. Jay, I didn't like that call. It was a late call too. He waited. Soika takes strike 1. Check over at first. Ben will be safe. Wee. That was a good pitch. Alright, so Soika's down 0-2 here. Got 2 outs. Runners on the corners. As the Jays pitcher, number 19, Derek Watts, tries to fight this inning off. Ground ball to the second base, off his chest, can't get it. Scoops it up in just enough time, gets Austin Soika at first. The Eagles leave 2 stranded, and that will end us here in the second. Your OKWU Eagles 1, the visiting Tabor Blue Jays 4. We'll be right back here on the OKWU Eagles Sports Network. Alright, we are back here. As number 42 for the Blue Jays, Jason Wallace will be the leadoff this inning. Check swing. Called strike anyway. 0-2 count here early. Sandy trying to finish off batting number 1 of the top of the third. Ball 1. Way outside, ball 2. Jalen, what do we rank? 4-13. Tabor receiving looks. Big swing. Strike number 3 by Ryan Sanford.
Now batting the first baseman, number 23, Cameron Cole.
Out.
Little interesting. When the game was starting, it was like 250.
First pitch, fly out. Quick out number 2 here by Sandy.
Oh, it's out. Oh.
So now number 5, Cody Steinman will take the plate.
Now batting the left fielder, number 5, Cody Steinman.
First pitch coming. Right down the. It's gonna be called foul. They said it went off his ankle. So it will be strike 1.
That's just so when you go back and hit it, fish this time, hit it.
Swung on high fly ball. Look, it's gonna be foul. Can Cronin get to it? Will not. Will end up in the OKWU bullpen. Will be strike number 2 though. So now it's 0-2 in favor of Sandy. The visiting Blue Jays do lead 4-1. The panda was clutch. I'm here for you, Jay. You're the boss. They'll pay you the big bucks. Folks at home, if you're tuning in, Jay now owes me about 20 bucks because of food runs for him. Question of the day, will I get the money? Thumbs up in the stream for a yes, thumbs down for a no. Big swing, strike number 3 by Sandy. Gets out of the inning, building that confidence now. First inning that he did not give up a run. It will end us in the top of the 3rd. With Drenis Ozuna going to be leading off for the Eagles in the bottom of the 3rd. Domingo, don't forget, we have to call. You have a call. So I bought you owe me for what? Panda, Chick-fil-A, your coffee, and the Powerades. Look at that. Think about that. All I am is a slave. All I do is run stuff for you. I do go, Jay, I'm on my way. Do you need anything? That's what I get for being a nice guy sometimes, I guess. Sure. I just don't get how you forget to eat. That's not good, Jay.
Now batting is the right fielder, number 24, Drenis Ozuna.
Bottom of the 3rd here, folks. Drenis Ozuna will lead off for your Eagles. We got the 2-3-4 coming up in the order. It is Ozuna, Lantigua, and then, is it Bryce Smith after that? Yeah. And then after that is Danny Perez. So, heart of the lineup right here. Trying to get something offensively going for your Eagles. As Ozuna will take ball number 1. Fouled off. 1-1. You start working out? Where at? Point of finish. Your legs feeling it today?
Oh yeah. They are nice.
I started CrossFit with Brittany. God, awful idea. Fit with Britt, Paige. Wow, this is free publicity. Everyone out there, if you're tuning in here in the Ballsville area, Brittany Howard, OKWU alumni, staff of Oklahoma Wesleyan as well, has started a fitness class at Pure Health Performance here in Bartlesville. $50 a month, 5 times a week. She's a wizard. She'll get you fit. As a ground ball by Drenis Ozuna, just gets beat out by about a half step. But that will be out number 1 here in the bottom of the 3rd.
Now batting the third baseman, number 25, John Lantigua.
Antigua now up to bat. Jay, business idea. We start getting little sponsors. We can start shouting them out on the stream. Because all 70 people watching right now would love to hear about some sponsors, you know? We'll start charging big money. We already shouted out Panda, Fit with Brit, Hideaway, small business, folks. Shop small business, big swing and a miss by John Antigua. That's strike number 2 here. Antigua now got an 0-2 count against him. Ooh, close by taking for ball 1. High fly ball. Gonna be in right field. Can he retrieve it? He will. Looks like he might have lost it momentarily in the sun. Finds it and gets out number 2. Bryce Smith now up to bat, the first baseman.
Now batting the first baseman, number 8, Bryce Smith.
First pitch taken high, going behind home plate for a foul ball. Line drive to the second baseman. Misses a very easy catch. Line out. It was supposed to be a line out. It goes off the glove, drops right in front of him, picks it up, and just tosses to first. Gets Bryce Smith at first, and that'll be out number 3. And we are now through 3 full innings here in Bartlesville, and it is the visiting Tabor Blue Jays 4 and your OKWU Eagles 1. We're heading to the 4th inning, folks, and we will be right back here on the OKWU Sports Network. All right, folks, we're back as Sandy's now down 2-0 in the count. The batter is Byzantine for the Blue Jays. Sandy now gets strike 1. Yeah, the press box makes a big difference. Today it wouldn't have mattered to be outside. It feels pretty good, but most days you want the press box. 3-1 count. Sandy with the pitch on the way. Swung on, a little blooper. Can Ozuna get to it? It will not be Ozuna, it will be Replicable. God. We're gonna butcher his name all season, Domingo. Runs out to short right center and will get out number 1. The worst part is his dad came in and literally said it for us, so I really hope his parents are tuning in because they're probably getting tired of this. I'm telling you, cute Ben's a lot easier. You can't mess up cute Ben. Any softball girls out there listening, you're welcome. Rep logo. Rep logo. Yeah, as 4 of us are saying out here, still butchering it. We're all saying it different, remember that. I've not heard a consistent one single name. That is 1 ball, 2 strikes here in favor of Ryan Stanifer. To the batter. Big swing, big miss, strike number 3. And Stanier looks like he is finally warmed up here, folks. And when he's on, he's the Friday night guy for a reason. He is on. So that's number 50 for the Blue Jays, Gerard. Freshman taking the plate. First pitch on the way. Big swing. It's going to drift foul. Looks like no one's going to get to it. Oh, almost nailed a fan. Woo! Safety hazard. That was a lawsuit waiting to happen. Will be strike number 1. Oh, is that the SID? Oh. Associate AD? Oh, okay. No balls, 2 strikes. Ryan Stanifer trying to get out of the 4th. Big swing. The ball's going to drift behind Riley. Ooh. It was a swing, strike 3 miss. That gets in the 5-hole of Riley Pearson, drifts back to the backstop. Gets the ball, guns it down, and is just called safe over there. Fact check, Domingo, was that a good call? It was close. I actually think he was safe. It was like a 1-hop, it was tough. Bryce had to scoop it, it was a weird angle. That counts as a strikeout though, right? Strike 3 wild pitch. There we go. On here, Riley. Gosh. So the Blue Jays will fight on this inning. We'll have a runner on first. It was Gerard. Gets to first on a strike 3 wild pitch. It is now number 9. Christian Stone taking the plate. Unlucky, unfortunate circumstance there for the Eagles. It's now 2 balls and no strikes here. To the batter, Stone. Blue Jays trying to stir up some offense here in the 4th. Ball 3 taken. And in a situation where this inning should be over, the Blue Jays are fighting on to try to get something going here. Four straight balls taken, and now the Blue Jays will have runners at first and second, with that second base being in scoring position as number 4 for the Blue Jays. That's Mr. Senior Freddie Walker's coming up to bat. Big spot for Walker here as the Blue Jays fought on from a wild pitch, and they're trying to get some offense when it should not be an option here for the Oakland Eagles. First pitch on the way. Finally gets a strike there. Strike one. Sanford's coming in with a 2.38 ERA, lowest on the team, lowest by any starter. Has already given up 4 this game, but this is a receiving votes team, a 16-4 team. Early on the season, looks like these will be the 2 teams fighting for the conference championship. It's a big series here early in conference. If one of these teams can get 2, even 3 games on one another, that'll be big coming down the stretch for the standings. As Tabor's 10-1 in the conference, and your OKWU Eagles are a perfect record, 11-0, 11-1. Oh, you're right. So it's a 10-1 conference record for the Blue Jays, 11-1 conference record for your Eagles. Eagles only lead by a half a game, so it's a big series for either team. Whoever wins the series will take the conference lead here early on. Swung on, chopper to short, Soikis scoops, guns to first, will be out number 3. No damage done. Sanford gets out of the inning, and we are now through the top of the 4th. Your Blue Jays, not your Blue Jays, the visiting Blue Jays are up 4. Your OKWU Eagles are down 4-1. Well, I butchered that entire line. Sorry, Jalen. You may lose some subscribers to that one. Oh. Have you seen Fix ERA? I'm looking at the stats here. It's like Sandy 2.38, Tyson's at 2.81, Landon 3.78, Michael 4.85, and then you got Jay Hill and Jacob at like in the 6s. Look at Jacob, look at Fix. 43.2, Jay. Gosh dang it, Fix. It's because that one bad outing. He pitched early in the season, did fine. Oh, rough go. Rough go. It'd be like that sometimes. Still coming off that injury. We love fake nasty though here in the press box. For all you people giving me a hard time about making fun of Jacob Fickman, I play Fortnite with him, so I'm allowed to do that. We're good buds, so I don't feel too bad. Danny Perez, the DH, is going to lead off here for your OKWU Eagles. Takes ball 1. Eagles need some offense here. They're down 3. Haven't scored since the first inning. Danny takes strike 1.
I'm going to California on Tuesday.
Uh-oh. High fly ball. Center fielder tracks it. Doesn't get it to the warning track. There's a big pop, but we'll be out number 1. So now Riley Pearson, the catcher, will take his bat. Ball 1. Jay, don't forget you have a call. We all have a call. Yeah, Paige, you have one too. A call.
I don't know anybody.
Ooh, big swing. Just call it randomly. Ah, he looks. Paige. Ooh, he's a cute little baseball player. We're picking him.
I can't even see this.
Paige, we're just blasting you on the air today. All 73 viewers are. Ooh, big swing by Riley Peterson. Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Folks, up here we're discussing what we call, quote, the call. Everybody gets 1 call during the game for to see who we call the at bat for a home run. So far this season, nobody has called it. It's a tie ball game, 0 for everybody. As Riley Pearson has now worked a full count. And the pitch swung on, will be fouled again. Riley Pearson's a senior for this OKWU Eagles team. Big leader on and off the field. Swung on. High fly ball on right. The right fielder gets under it, and that will be out number 2 here. As Colton Kelly is now up to bat.
Now that is the center fielder number 13, Colton Kelly.
No. I like where her head's at though.
But his son is here, right?
His son's the first base coach. Colton Kelly up to bat, not to be confused with head coach Kurt Kelly's son. There is no relation between Kurt Kelly and Colton Kelly. Now, there is an assistant coach on the OKWU Eagle roster, and that is Kurt Kelly's son, and they call him Coach K. But Coach K and Colton Kelly, center fielder for the Eagles, are not brothers. Don't get that confused, folks. I think they spell their name differently. Their last name, don't they? Let me look. Yeah, I was gonna say, head coach has an E. Coach K has an E. Colton Kelly has no E in the last name. So don't get that confused, folks. Kelly's up in the count, 2-1. Taken high, ball 3. And the on deck circle for Eagles is the left fielder Tyson Cronin. Hoping to get a crack this inning. Ball 4 taken. Both of that's for Colton Kelly. He has gotten on base.
Now batting for Eagles is the left fielder number 29, Tyson Cronin.
So Mr. Swiss Army Knife for the Eagles, Tyson Cronin up to bat. Was the KCAC pitcher of the year last year. Did he get an All-American bid last year? Was he a third team? Maybe a third team, I can't remember. I feel like as a pitcher conference player of the year, I feel like they may give you a little nod. I can't remember though. Yeah, honorable mention maybe. I did think he got the All-American nod though. So All-American Tyson Cronin. He didn't play left field last year, right? He was PO only. Correct? Shallow bloop to center. Center fielder runs a good ways to get it. And that'll be out number 3 here in the 4th inning. We are through 4, and it's your OKWU Eagles 1, the visiting Tabor Blue Jays 4, as we head to the top of the 5th inning. And we'll be back here on the OKWU Sports Network. Alright, we're back here. Top of the 5th inning. Eagles send Ryan Sanford back out to the mound. As he throws a quick 4-pitch, 4-ball walk. And the Blue Jays will get their lead runner on. Or their leadoff runner on, I'm sorry. Leadoff batter on. Ball 1 taken. That's 5 straight balls for Ryan Sanford. Sandy finally gets a strike there. Strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wallace comes in today batting .273. He's got a home run on the year. 12 RBIs for his saved Blue Jays. Thrown inside. Wallace turns, gets hit right in the back, and that'll be a hit by pitch for Sanford. It is now 2 runners on. No outs here, top of the 5th. Is anybody getting ready in the pen? I can't tell. Domingo, I need you to not lie to me again, please. I know, I saw the catcher. I said, well, I don't know who we're warming up, but that's a good pitch. Oh, not called a strike though. I like that pitch. And here comes the plate, or the mound visit I expected here relatively soon. So, who is that? Is that Gant? Pitching coach, Coach Gant heads out to the mound, talks with his battery, Peterson and and Sanford. One of the biggest mysteries in baseball, Domingo, that's one of the biggest mysteries, is I always want to know what they talk about out there. Is it, hey, get your stuff together, or are they just cracking a couple of jokes, you know? I feel like it depends on the situation. So hopefully this loosens up Sandy a little bit, gets him going. First pitch back after the visit. It's going to be a high fly ball to right. Ozuna gets under it, retrieves it, guns it to third, keeps the runner over there at second. Big out there for the Eagles. Good find by Ozuna. Good throw by Ozuna. Good pitch by Sandy. And that's one out here on top of the 5th. Steinman out to bat, trying to get some runners across for his Blue Jays. He's got a runner in scoring position over there at second. He's got Wallace at first. First pitch outside, ball 1. Sandy tries to get a little pickoff play at second. Chases the runner back to second. 1 ball. Outside, ball 2. Jalen, we're nearing opening day for the majors. Are we getting excited? You're right, Jalen, you're a big basketball guy. Ooh, umpire almost gets rocked. Foul ball. Jay's a big basketball guy. It's a good time for sports. You have to have opening day. So you got a lot of big NFL moves going on right now. About to have the draft. About to have open day for baseball. You're nearing NBA playoffs. We're about to just get in the heart of March Madness. This is a good time. I'm excited. For all you golfers, the Masters is coming up. As it's driven to right, Ozuna scoops it. Will gun it to second. Could be That's going to be a run scored for the Blue Jays. That's number 5. Simon, that's going to get a runner across. Wallace will stay at second. And now it's a 5-1 lead for the Tabor Blue Jays.
Now batting at catcher number 8, Dominic Messenger.
With this outing right now, Jay, how long do you think they keep Sandy out there? Struggling a tad bit today. Line to left. Can Tyson get to it? He will not. That's going to be a line right in the gap. It's going to score another for the Blue Jays. Stand-up double. Runners on now second and third. And I'm expecting... But there's still nobody warmed up in the pen, Jay. Nobody is warming up their arm. They're going to ride with Sandy here. Oh, now someone's going? Hey, pinch runner.
Now batting at third base is number 3, Will Clark.
Hey, you have a pinch runner at second. Number 2. So you got Jaden Alsop pinch running for the Blue Jays. Who's that? Is that Landon? So they got their most of the time first reliever out of the pen. They got Landon Williams, number 1, warming up in the pen. Throwing pretty quickly too. I'm guessing they're trying to get him out there, or at least have him ready pretty quickly here. Sandy is struggling just a bit here in game 1 of the 3-game series between OKWU Eagles and the Blue Jays. Chopped, foul. For the record, though, Sandy's not pitching great, but he has no offense right now. His offense has only gotten him 1 run. This is the first inning. So, the OKWU Eagles offense, which is usually absolutely money this season, is struggling right now. Only put on one run through 4 innings. Hasn't been able to get anything going. So, the starting pitcher for the Blue Jays has pitched a terrific game against this offense. And, Sandy has allowed 6 here. There's 1 out here, top of the 5th. 2 runners on for the Blue Jays. Runner on second and third. They're both in scoring position. And that is number 3. Will Clark trying to get more across. Way outside. Good catch by Riley. That was almost a wild pitch. Was going to allow one in easy. And the Blue Jays dugout is, for these youngsters out there, pretty lit right now. They're feeling good. They're pretty excited here. Having a good 6-1 lead on the road. 3 balls, 2 strikes, so full count here. Big strike. Big swing, big miss. Good pitch by Sandy. That's out number 2. Much needed. Looks like they're going to try to fight through this inning with Sandy. And the 6th inning may have a different outcome, but they're going to ride Sandy as the head coach comes up. Looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter, number 24, Sammy Silva.
Pitching for the Blue Jays is number 24, Sammy Silva.
Sammy Silva will come up to that pinch hitter. Quick stats on Sammy Silva. He's only had 4 bats this year, having 1 hit in those bats, coming up to 250 average. This is his 5th at-bat of the year, coming out a big time. A big conference matchup against a nationally ranked team, trying to get a couple more runners home for his Blue Jays. He is a senior, though, so he's played some baseball. He's been around for a while for these Blue Jays. He's now got a 1-1 count. One ball, 1 strike. On the way to Silva. Chopped down third base line. Scooped by Lantigua. Ooh. Plants his feet, guns it to first. Low throw, but Bryce gets it right off the dirt. And that's out number 3. 2 more runs were given up here by the Eagles. It's now 6-1 in favor of the Blue Jays. Hoping that these Eagles can get the bats going here in the bottom of the fifth. As they are now down by 5 runs. Who's leading off? It's going to be the 9-hole second baseman, Ben Rupplegel. I think that was better. So it will be Ben, Soika, and then Ozuna to try to get this offense going for these Eagles. As they're struggling here, you don't see that very often by these Eagles. But they are offensively struggling. As Landon Williams is still warming up in the Eagles pen.
Now back is the second baseman, number 27, Big Red Bull.
Second baseman Ben takes ball 1 outside. Watch just strike 1 go past him. Both second basemen for the Eagles this year have played excellent baseball. It's been tough for Kirk Kelly to pick one constant starter, so he really hasn't. It's been sophomore Ben Rupplegel, who's starting today, game 1, and Ryan Jones, senior, that have switched off there at second. As Ben fouls 1 high and behind home plate, will be now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jay, you park in foul ball territory, buddy. I'll tell you that. I mean, if there's one car getting hit, it's gonna be yours. But hey. Ooh, fouled off again behind home plate. Can the catcher get to it? Pitcher thinks he can. Hits the 10 roofing, if you could hear it. Will be stays at 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one may hit the 10 and roll right onto your car too. You may go back to back. Double dents. 2 balls, 2 strikes here on the way. High, ball 3. So this is cute Ben working a 3-2 count. Ben Rapogel, that's cute Ben. That's a nickname the softball girls gave him. Big shout out to the softball team. High fly ball to right. Ooh. It looks like the right fielder momentarily lost in the sun and last second tries to get to it, slides, could not make the catch. So Ben will stay at 3-2, gets another chance up there. Trying to get anything going for this Eagles offense. Only scored 1 this game. Very unlike this offense. That is number 19, the starter for the Blue Jays, Derek Watts. Pitching 4 strong right now. 4 strong innings here in the bottom of the 5th. Fouled off again by Ben. Trying to get anything going. The wind has picked up a little bit here in Bartlesville. It's a slight breeze. Batter steps out. And we will try this again. Full count. Pitch on the way. Good eye by Ben. He's going to take ball 4 and jog on down to first. And that's what the Eagles needed. They needed the base runner. And you're going to have a not the heart of the lineup, the top of the lineup with Austin Soika up to bat. All-American from the season prior. Ozuna right behind him. 2 of their best offensive weapons, the Eagles, are on the way to the batter's box. And here's Soika. Pitch number 1 on the way. Ben's got a lead over there at first. Ball one taken by Soika. Domingo. I think I may call it this inning at some point. This feels like a good inning to call it. Smacked to center. Is it going? Is it going? Is it home run? Austin Soika. Gosh dang it if I would have called it. No! What a blast by Austin Soika. And we called for some Eagles offense, and we got it. A long 8-pitch at bat by Ben Raplogle gets a walk, and a 2-run shot now by Austin Soika. The Eagles are only down 6-3, and Austin Soika is pumped, ladies and gentlemen. He walks across, takes a helmet off at home, and is yelling at his teammates. This is the spark they needed. And here come the OKWU Eagles as now Tabor's getting somebody warmed up in the pen. That was a line drive. Barely cleared the fence, but it cleared pretty quickly, folks. That was a line drive. So now it's still no outs. The Eagles are down only 6-3. And Tristan almost called his first one of the year. And I jinxed myself. I knew I should have called it the same. Gosh, dang it.
Yeah, you said that. I was about to make that.
Were you about to? Were you about
make
to?
a call, bro,
What can I say? I just have, I have that feeling, you know. So it's now 6-3, bottom of the fifth here. I've seen back-to-back from Soika and Ozuna though. That's homer number 10 on Soika's season though, so off to a hot start. Only had 12 all of last year. He's already got 10 halfway through the season. High fly ball by Ozuna in left field. Left fielder gets under it, and that is out number 1.
Now that is the third baseman, number 25, John Lantigua.
So the Blue Jays scored 2 in the top of the 5th. The Eagles have now matched that with another 2 in the bottom of the 5th. Trying to tack on a couple more to bring this deficit a little closer. As you got John Lantigua with 1 out, is up to bat, no runners on. You got Danny Perez on, or Bryce Smith on deck waiting for him with Danny Perez right behind Smith. SID boss man Jalen Jackson has now said if he gets a couple runners on, he's calling it. Lantigua liner is gonna drop, gets past him. Should have been a single. It's gonna go all the way to the wall. Lantigua's at second. Are they gonna push for third? He will go for third, and that is a big error given up by the Blue Jays. A stand-up triple by Lantigua. Just a little liner to left field. Should have one-hopped into the left fielder's glove. Just absolutely misses the ball, rolls all the way to the wall, and an easy triple for John Lantigua. So it is 1 out here.
First baseman, number 8, Bryce Smith.
And Bryce Smith will take his at bat now with Lantigua on third. Anything in the outfield, fly ball, liner, single, double, triple, whatever, it should bring Lantigua home. And this is a big spot as now the Blue Jays are going to call a mound visit. Head coach Mark Standiford is out there talking to his team. His entire infield is out there with him. And that's going to be an E7, correct, Jay? Who's the left fielder? That's going to be an E7 on left fielder Cody Steinman out there. Not sure. Jay, do you think he lost in the sun? Or do you think he just misplayed it? He didn't look like he got under it either. It looked like he just tried to snag it out of the air, a little backhand, and he missed it. Ran up on it too much, yeah. It was a weird short hop. I think he was debating whether to slide for it or just to play the single, and then he got stuck in the middle. So Bryce Smith now at the bat with 1 out. He's got Lantigua over at third after Lantigua just had that triple. Are you calling that a triple or a double and an error? Or a single and an error? Bryce Smith up the middle. It's going to ground to short. He's going to get out number 2, but not before Lantiga scores. That'll be an RBI ground out for Bryce Smith. And now the deficit is 6-4 in favor of the Blue Jays. But some offense has been made this inning for the Eagles. Danny, his first at bat had that double, didn't he? What was the second at bat? Fly out the center. So Danny's gone 1 for 2 today. Big smack and double there in the first.
I have only one call, right?
Yeah, you only get 1 call per game. Are you calling it? So this is a much needed inning for the OKWU Eagles here. Bottom 5th, they've scored 3 so far to make it a 6-4 game. Danny takes another inside pitch. 3 balls. And the on-deck circle is the catcher, Riley Peterson. He's got the leggings on. He's got the knee protectors on. Doesn't sure if he's going to take the at-bat yet. As Danny takes strike 1.
I'm calling.
You're calling it?
You're not calling.
So, we have Domingo running the music. And, oh, he wanted that one. 3-2 count. We have a call in the booth. He thinks Danny's going to smack it out this at bat right now. 3-2 count, 2 outs. That'd be a big one. Full count on the way to Perez. Outside ball 4. And that is a missed call by the sophomore up in the booth.
Now that is the catcher, number 12, Riley Peterson.
Do you think they'll pinch run for Perez or no? Doesn't look like it. So now, senior captain, catcher Riley Peterson up to bat. And he's the tying run right now. If he can smack one out, it's a 6-6 ball game, folks. Riley not really known for any home runs. He's this season been really good at getting on base, but not known for the long ball. Does smack one opposite field, will end up in the Tabor bullpen. Is down 0-1. Behind Peterson is Colin Kelly, number 13 in the on-deck circle. Outside. Wow, outside strike 2 taken. Questionable call there. Did it look like a strike 2? He said it nipped it. He thinks it's a fair call. No balls, 2 strikes on the way to Peterson. Outside taken. Jalen, breaking news on my phone. Tyreek Hill for the Kansas City Chiefs is being investigated for alleged battery. It's a bad offseason for the Chiefs right now, with both Tyreek Hill and Kareem Hunt. On the way, 2 balls, 2 strikes to Peterson now. So fast. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. You got Danny Perez on first. Riley Peterson's taking his at bat. Pitch number 5 on the way. Swung on. What a mistake. They're gonna send, they are not gonna send Danny. Another, what I would call, that's gotta be, Jay, that's an E4. You know it's an E4. Or, I mean, no, it's, yeah, I'm sorry, E3. Another mistake by missing the numbers, Domingo.
Center fielder, number 13, Colton Kelly.
That's a,
Entering for the Eagles is number 9, King Kareem.
Jay, in my opinion, that's an easy ground ball to first. He was there. It was right to him. He puts the backhand down and misses it. Goes under him. And 2 critical errors by the Tabor Blue Jays have kept this inning alive for the Eagles. Now Colton Kelly up. You got Danny Perez on second. They held him. You got pinch running for Riley Pierce and Kent Korenik over there at first. Colin Kelly's going to take pitch number 1 for a ball. And the errors for the Blue Jays this inning have been crucial. It turned a single into a triple, and it turned an easy ground ball to first, just a scoop and step on the bag. To now the Eagles are threatening again. Danny Perez is in scoring position. Colin Kelly, who's been hitting a lot better of late, now more of a threat out there. He's taking his plate appearance. We'll take strike 1 though. 1 ball and strike. They do have a force out on any bag besides home. First, second, third. We'll have the force out. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cole's an aggressive swinger. Domingo, I think he's gonna swing here if it's close. He's gonna take a big hack at it. I don't think he's gonna watch this one go by. What did I tell you? Does foul it off behind home, keeps it at 1 and 2. I agree. You got to take advantage of this error right here. You got to take advantage. Tying run is at first. That's Kent Korenik, the pinch runner. If Bone can put this in the gap, it may send Kent all the way home. Time is called. One ball, 2 strikes. On the way to Colton. Eek! That started outside and went even more outside when he swung at it. So 2 runners are going to be stranded for the Eagles. Nonetheless, though, big inning for the Eagles. It's now 6-4, and game 1 today will be a 9-inning game. It is not a 7-inning game, so we will play 9 here in Bartlesville, and we got a good one here, folks. It's 6-4. Your Eagles are losing, but that was a big inning for them. They put some offense when we said they needed it. So we'll see how far the Blue Jays starter goes. It looks like we will send Sandy back out to the mound. Landon's still warming up in the pen, but we're going to be in the top of the 6th with Ryan Sandifer out to pitch. Leading off will be, looks like, Christian Stone for the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays put up 2 last inning, looking to continue the offensive production that they put up today.
Blue Jays is second baseman number 9, Christian Stone.
Sandy, first pitch, strike 1. Gonna be low for ball 1. Now 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on. A little bloop. A single to shallow right. Perfectly placed by the batter. Leadoff single for the Blue Jays for Christian Stone.
Center fielder number 4, Freddie Walker.
Freddie Walker now up to the plate. First pitch on the way inside, taken for ball 1. Walker on the season, batting .347. Chopper to second, scooped up. Just got him at first. Runner will move to second. So the lead runner for the Blades is at second, now with 1 out.
Now batting in right field, number 22, Ben Van Dyke.
Van Dyke up to bat. Now Van Dyke on the season. He's batting a solid .323. He's a junior out of Eudora, Kansas. Eudora, Kansas. We'll take strike 2 against him, though. Jay, how long do you expect to pitch Sam, do you think? What's his pitch count at?
At
94? If he gets to this inning, I think he's done. He's not going to pitch over 105, 110, I don't think. So that's a fouled off. Keeps it at 0-2. 95 pitches now for Ryan Sanford. And my opinionated guess, I'm guessing this will, once he gets through this inning, if he can do it, he'll be done. 6 full. Outside, ball 1. They got Landon still warming up out there, getting his arm warm, as well as a second pitcher, it looks like. Can't tell who it is from here. It's not a pitcher, he's just throwing. Is the one in the jacket? Okay. Correction. I've been corrected as one pitcher warming up, and Isaac Schuler is just warming up his arm for who knows what. Fouled off behind home plate. We'll stay at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouled off again, this time down the third baseline.
Heads up, lady.
One ball, 2 strike pitch on the way. Goes for the pickoff play at second, will not get him. One, 2 on the way. Way outside the D ball 2. Ooh, way inside. Gets past Riley. The runner's going to move to third. Very unlike Riley. That's 2 today that I think he should have had that he has not come up with. And will now be a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 Van Dyke. 1 out here, top of the 6th. Big swing and a miss. That's strike number 3. Big out there. Especially with the lead runner on third. Anything in the outfield was going to get that runner home. So now Sandy needs 1 out to get out of this inning. It is Jason Wallace up to bat. First pitch taken for a ball. The runner on third is getting a big lead. Jogging almost halfway down the base pass after a pitch. Big swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Low ball 2. Sandy not happy with himself there on that pitch. 2-1 to Wallace. Pitch on the way. Big swing and a miss by Wallace. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Sandy is just 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning. That looked promising early for the Blue Jays, but have not scored yet here in the top of the 6th. Swung on, fouled back. Stays at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the 6th. Sandy on the mound. He is a starter for your Eagles. Has pitched 5 2/3 so far. You got the lead runner on third for the Blue Jays with Jordan Wallace up to bat. Check swing, got him. What a pitch by Sandy. He's pumped up as he's trotting back. Just absolutely hyped up to no end. He is. I don't even know what to say about that. He is just chatting to himself the entire way back to the dugout. Feeling good. Has fought on. I'm thinking that'll probably be his last pitch of the day. But the Eagles are only down 6-4 after a big 5th inning, as they're going to try to continue that here in the 6th. Down 2, and the starter for the Blue Jays will as well come back in the 6th. They will send Derek Watts back out to pitch this inning. And honestly, besides the 5th, Watts has pitched a phenomenal game here for the Blue Jays, and as the top 2 conference teams go at it here in Bartlesville. This is game 1 of the best-of-3 series here. Game 1 here is at Dundas Memorial. Jay, will tomorrow be here too? Doubleheader? The doubleheader tomorrow will also be here at Dundas Memorial Stadium. So come on out, catch yourself a nice doubleheader of baseball. Great weather. We expect it tomorrow as well. Softball will also play tomorrow, a doubleheader as they start their conference opener against Bethany. So, come catch yourself some outdoor sports here for your OKWU Eagles. Tyson Cronin will be your lead batter here, lead-off batter.
Tyson Cronin.
Here in the bottom of the 6th. He takes ball 1. Now takes ball 2. Fouled off. It will be strike number 1. High. Now ball 3. Swung on, fouled off. It's going to be a full count here to Tyson as he leads off for your Eagles here. You got Raplogel there on deck, and you got Soika top the lineup, ready to take another crack at it. Ball 4 taken, and another leadoff walk for your Eagles as this started the offensive train last inning.
Now batting the second baseman, number 27, Big Red Bull.
And this looks like this may be it for Watts, as someone is jogging out of the pen for the Blue Jays, and that will end Derek Watts' day here. I believe. Jay, is he done? Head coach looks like he's getting a little intense out there. Does he look like he's yelling? He's not too excited. We may not get a pitch, but this reliever is sitting at the fence waiting for it. He's done. Yeah, Derek Watts will be done. after a somewhat long discussion after when you're going to eventually pull the pitcher anyway. Not sure if he was chirping at his infield, chirping at his starter. Like I said, Domingo, one of the biggest mysteries in baseball is what's said out there. So would love to have had a guy mic'd up out there to see what was being said, but that will be Derek Watts' day, as now they bring in left-hander number 10 Hayden Wheeler out to pitch. He's from Topeka, Kansas, playing his final year of collegiate baseball for the Blue Jays. If the Blue Jays can hang on and keep this lead and win the game, Watts will be charged with the win. Good outing for Watts. Only giving up 4 earned. If Cronin can somehow get around this inning, Watts will be charged for a 5th. But a great outing for Watts there. But yeah, Jay, sports is getting exciting. You got, what do we say, the draft coming up in a couple weeks. Opening day for baseball, for all you baseball fans. A lot of big NFL moves. You got, for you golfers, the Masters. Woo! Heck yeah. The Players is right now. They call that the 5th major. What else is coming up? We talked about it. NBA's near the end. They're about to hit playoffs. March Madness. Ooh, I'm pumped for some March Madness. Yeah, you're getting through all those conference tournaments right now. I watched a couple of the games, saw those, those small conferences with like the Ionas. Who's going to be the Cinderella story this year, Jay? Super exciting time. As we said earlier, OKWU has voted in a new president. It's a fun time here, folks. We appreciate you tuning in. This is Tristan Jimenez with the live calls today. I am without my partner, Lizandre Cruz. The past few games, Lizandre Cruz has been without me, so we may never get each other together ever again. Apologize for all you folks that are tuning in to hear both of us, as most of y'all, I'm guessing, are here for us, not your sons, brothers, nephews, or whatever. It is actually for us and only us. But it is now 6-4. Ben Replicable takes us at bat. He's got the leadoff batter and Cronin on first. Cronin took a walk. And you got Soika and Ozuna coming up behind Replicable, trying to hopefully copy what we saw last inning to get some runs on the board and maybe take a lead here, as the Blue Jays have now taken to their bullpen. Here in the bottom of the 6th, I apologize, bottom of the 6th. Here's a crazy, do the Eagles only have 2 hits today? Oh, okay. Sorry, our scoreboard operator is,
Y'all didn't tell me to do that.
she does not have it correct. Now, yes, folks, you are saying if she was on time, she may have had it correct. I agree. As Ben Repulg will take strike 3 looking. That'll be a backwards K charge to the pitcher, Hayden Wheeler. There's now 1 out. You got Austin Soika now up to bat.
Now batting is the shortstop, number 30, Austin Soika.
Soika, last inning, last at bat, had a home run, a 2-run homer, had his run on first. Maybe looking for a back-to-back inning copycat dinger. It went over the Julie Daniels sign in left center. Domingo. I'm calling it. I'm calling it, folks. We're going Austin Soika back-to-back home runs and back-to-back innings. And I think he's going to tie the ball game up right here, folks. Wow. English is a tough language. Tripping on the words today. But he's got a 1-0 count. Confidence is high. Sandy's pumping up the offense. The Eagles are looking alive, and I think we're calling it right now. He's going to do it this at bat. Ball 2. I thought that was a good looking pitch, to be honest. I thought it was a good pitch. But that's fine. 2-0 count. That's even better for me. He's gonna try to find one he likes, Jay. So you got Cronin on first. Got himself a lead. Austin Soika at the plate. High ball 3. He's gonna be careful with this one because he knows he's got his buddy Drenis Ozuna come up behind him, who's just as capable of hitting one out as he is. So I'm guessing he's gonna be smart with this 3-0 count in favor of himself. Would love to still see him swing at for the fences here though. Pitch on the way. We'll take strike 1. 3-1. Do we agree with that call? They thought it was high in the box. Press box says it was high, but it will be 3 balls, 1 strike. Only one out here. Oy! Big swing. He wanted that one. He heard me. He said, "This one's for you, Tristan." 3 balls, 2 strikes now. Full count to Soika. Tyson on first. Ozuna behind Soika in the circle, waiting for his chance. Full count. Pitch on the way. Swung on. Fouled off behind home plate. The at-bat will live on for Soika. Full count, 3-2. Cronin get his lead. And an absolute hack taken by Austin Soika. Had a 3-0 count. Pitcher worked it back and struck him out swinging.
Now batting is the right fielder, number 24, Drenis Ozuna.
Austin very upset with himself as he's talking to himself on the way back to the dugout. Very, very upset with himself. We'll be out number 2 now. Drenis Ozuna up to bat. We'll get strike 1. Drenis takes strike 1. 6-4 ball game. And this is Hayden Wheeler. If you missed it, just tune in. This is Hayden Wheeler, reliever, taking over for his starter. Derek Watts has come in and has pitched a very good inning for his Blue Jays. A much needed inning for the Blue Jays as the starter Watts walked the first batter he faced. Fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ozuna. One ball, 2 strikes. Swung on, will be foul. Stays at 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, down third base side. Did not like that call. Goes to the second, misses it. Cronin will get to third. And I was very against that play choice. I'm not sure why he went for the force at second. It looked like even if the throw was there, Tyson was going to make it. The easy play was at first, but another critical error by the Blue Jays. And it was a very quiet crowd. The Eagles dugout was very quiet, and now that sparked them. And now the energy is a little better than it was 30 seconds ago. You got runners on the corners. Lantigo up to bat.
Yeah, I'm going to make that phone call.
Uh-oh, Ozuna, we have a phone call. SID, boss man, Mr. I buy him food every time I see him. Jalen Jackson has made the call. He thinks Lantigo's taken out of the park this at bat. He says, Mr. John's up to bat. I'm going to make a phone call. Let's get a lead for these Eagles. I like the call. I respect it. Now, I have to say that on the air because he is my boss. And he's always right. So, takes a 1-0 count. It's now 2-0 in favor of John. critical errors for the Blue Jays today. Takes ball 3. And if he can draw a walk here, it'll be Bryce Smith coming up with the bases loaded. The 4-hole, looking for a chance to sweep the bases if it does come to that. If it does come to that opportunity. 3-0, pitch on the way. Is taken, looked at for strike 1. Jalen Jackson has made a call though, looking to see if it will come to fruition. A 3-1 bomb here by Lantigo will give the Eagles a lead. Pick off to first, Cronin takes a big lead, goes back to third. All runners will be safe, and we will try this again. 3-1 count. The pitcher is the lefty, Hayden Wheeler, coming in for the relief. That was the pitch. It is now another full count. Two full counts, or two 3-0 leads by the Eagles have now drawn to 3-2 counts. Wheeler trying to get out of this inning with no damage done. Full count, 3-2, 2 outs. Runners on the corners for the Eagles. This is the 3-hole. John Lantigua up to bat. Trying to get some more offense going for the Eagles. Took an outside pitch, looked at it. He tossed the bat, and umpire called strike 3 looking. Lantigua not at all happy. Said a few words, it looked like. Has tossed the bat, tossed the helmet. Jay, do we agree with that call? Yeah, do you agree with the strike 3 call? Did the tossing the bat help his case? It did look like strike 3. I was impressed he took that pitch. The backdoor slider is what Jay has called the pitch as. And that'll be 2 left on for Eagles. Tyson at third. Dennis Ozuna at first. And they're going to send Ryan Sandifer back out to the mound to start the top of the 7th. That was a big inning for the reliever, Hayden Wheeler, to come in for his pitcher. Had a lead runner on first, there was no outs. Had 3 different 3-0 counts, not in favor of himself, worked them back and struck both the All-American Austin Swick out and the All-Conference player John Lantigua out. Big inning for him. Hayden Wheeler came in with a struggling 6.10 ERA. The music lasted a little longer than intended, and that is leading off for the Blue Jays. I can't even tell who that is. Who is it? Cameron Pope is leading off for the Blue Jays. Interesting call to bring out Sandy. He's over 100 pitches, isn't he? 109, bring him out in the 7th. Looks like he will go over the 110 pitch threshold today, as he just did it. 2-1 count. Big smack, left field. It's going. Tyson gets under. What a run! If that drops, that is going to be in the corner, going to bounce off the wall, right near that left field pole. But Tyson tracks it really well, full on sprint, and gets out number 1 for Sandy. So now it's Steinman taking his chance. Inside, ball 1. Swung on, driven foul. Would now be strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on, driven to second, scooped up by Ben, thrown to first to Bryce Smith, and that will be out number 2.
Now batting the catcher, number 8, Dominic Vincent.
Dominic Byzantine, the senior catcher, up to bat. Byzantine from Oakley, California. Trying to get something going. First pitch swing. Out to center, Colin Kelly calling for it. Makes the catch and will end the inning. Jalen Jackson asked, he called for a quick inning for Sandy, and he got it. So we are now through the top of the 7th inning. Your Eagles still down 6-4 here. As the 5-6-7 batters are up to bat for the Eagles, leading off with Danny Perez. Paige, you're the only one with the call left. Paige has no idea what we're talking about, folks. She's still embarrassed that she was over half an hour late to her shift. Doubleheader starts at what, 1 tomorrow? So this is game 1 of 3 between your home team, the Oklahoma Sun Eagles, and the visiting Tabor Blue Jays. Today was a 3 o'clock first pitch. Today we're only playing 1 9-inning game. Tomorrow will be the doubleheader starting at 1 o'clock here at Denver's Memorial Stadium. Doubleheader. New left fielder, can't tell, number 2. Jaden Alsop, yeah, he was a pinch runner there a few innings ago.
Now up left for the Blue Jays is number 2, Jaden Alsop. Leading off the bottom of the 7th is third baseman, number 8, Bryce Smith.
I apologize, Bryce Smith will be leading off. It'll be a 4-5-6. Smith, Perez, and then Riley Peterson. What was I was looking up something, Jay. What were we just talking about? I don't remember yet. Gosh darn it. First pitch on the way. Strike 1 to Smith. I was looking up something. I don't know. Now I forgot. Biscuits. 0-1 count to Bryce Smith. Outside ball 1. Eagles down here 6-4. Trying to mount a comeback. Good pitch there. Ugly swing by Bryce Smith. Swings at strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2 now taken. We did, forgot to mention we do have a left field defensive substitution. There's Jaden Alsop out there. He's the senior from Stockton, California. In his final year of collegiate play. Now I'm left for the Blue Jays. Ground ball. Out to second, scoops up, got into first, and that'll be out number 1. Designated hitter Danny Perez now up to bat. Takes first pitch outside for strike one. Ooh, chopped off the handle of the bat, it looked like. Will drop foul. Will be 0-2 run. Jalen, who's going number 1 in the NFL draft this year? Do you take Kyler or do you take the field? Cardinals do get the first pick. They have not. They still have Josh Rosen on the roster. 0-2 count. Swung on, chop. They're going to call it fair. The catcher... Ooh. Catcher bobbled it. Scoops it. It was as well not a good throw by the catcher. Right in the dirt, but a scoop over there by first. We'll be out number 2. Catcher Riley Pearson now at the bat. Yeah, I don't know who they're going to take. Maybe Kyler. People are saying Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa's looking up there. Got the guy from Alabama, the D lineman. The Cardinals need everything, so you never know. And they do still have Josh Rosen. Pearson taking an ugly swing for strike one. Lots of excitement to come, Jay. Lots of excitement to come. Edge of your seats, SID Jalen Jackson is saying. One step at a time, Jay. We got an entertaining one here between Tabor and OKWU. I said I said hold your horses though. We have an entertaining one right here in Bartlesville, Oklahoma, between Tabor and your home team Eagles. 1 ball, 1 strike to Peterson. Paige is now saying she's tired. What was that called, the ball? Okay. She was 33 minutes late to her shift because she was getting food in Owasso, which is a good half-hour drive from here. So she probably didn't leave till at least 2:45, and now she's saying she's tired. Maybe she took a nap instead of driving to get food at a weird time. She wouldn't be so tired. But hey, what do I know? 3 balls, 1 strike now to Riley. It's a 3-1 count. 2 outs, no runners on board for the Eagles. Riley trying to get some going. Pitch on the way. Big swing, but it looks like it hit off the end of the top of the bat. Uh-oh. Third baseman was under it. The shortstop looks like he called it over him. And the shortstop will come up with the play to end the 7th inning. The reliever, Hayden Wheeler, has pitched 2 flawless innings for his Blue Jays. Coming in at a big time and showing up for him. We're through 7 here in Bartlesville, and it is the visiting Tabor Blue Jays 6, and your home team, Oklahoma Western Eagles, 4. We're heading to the top of the 8th, and they will send Ryan Sandifer back out there. Everybody in the booth was wrong. We thought his day was going to end around the 6th, and it's the 8th, and there's still Ryan Sandifer. I said writing Sandifer, but his name's Ryan Sandifer, and it sounded like I said. That's a good play on words, Jay. The folks listening really like that one, I bet. So they do send Ryan back out there here in the 8th. Kelly going with the starter. Backup catcher TJ Aguilar was taking some pitches while Peterson got his stuff on. Shout out to TJ, number 4. And there's now Riley back out there. This is a good song. This one makes me want to sing, but I don't know if the folks at home want to hear me sing. I bet they don't. Actually, I know they don't. I'm a really bad singer. Getting live up in the booth. For all you youngsters out there, live, getting lit. Will Clark.
How about third baseman number 3, Will Clark?
Will Clark lead off for the Blue Jays here on top of the 8th. Both teams will have 2 more innings to try to put some runs on the board. The Blue Jays looking for the insurance run. The Eagles looking for the comeback from behind runs. Backhanded by Soika. Gunned. Oh my goodness! And he is called out. And Will Clark is jumping like a little kid, upset with the call. A backhand grab by Soika with a gun down, one hop to, as the coach is going to go walk Clark back to the dugout. As he is absolutely livid.
Now batting shortstop number 50, Trey Gerard.
I think that's a correct call. Domingo, Jalen, do we agree? Paige? Paige also agrees. That's 3 for 3 in the booth. What a play by Austin Soika. Absolute. Ooh, inside though. First pitch. That's out number 1. Will Clark was not having it over there. Did not like that call. Was upset by the out. But nonetheless, that's what it's going to be called as Gerard is up to bat. 3 runners, or 3 fielders going to run for that ball. Drenis Ozuna will catch it for out number 2. And Ryan Sanford pitching a very good last few innings here.
Now batting third baseman number 9, Christian Stone.
Christian Stone out to bat. Woo. Jay, it's getting exciting here. This is exciting stuff here. Nail biter. Ay, another inside pitch. Ball 1 taking Stone. Dun, 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 dun. Swung on. Not foul. It's going to be... Ryan Stanford comes out with out number 3. Oh, look at him. Did you see him? He just cut-throated. Wow, Ryan Stanford is as lit as anybody on this team right now. Everybody in Bartlesville could hear him calling for that little bloop fly ball as he screamed at the top of his lungs, mine. Comes up with the catch, tosses the ball back to the mound, and just jogs off the field with a big cutthroat sign coming across his neck. He's pumped up. Let's see if that can carry over to the OKWU offense as they bring back out for the Blue Jays Hayden Wheeler, the reliever who came in the 6th inning for the starter Watts, has pitched 2 great innings. Looking to continue that here in the 8th. The Eagles trying to hope that ends as they are down 6-4 here. Bottom 8th. Jay, who is leading off for us? It'll be the Soder fielder. Good lord. The center fielder, Colton Kelly, leading off. Hey, it's harder than... you want to come talk, Domingo, for an entire game? Yeah, it's tougher than it looks, buddy. Of course, the JV players love to mouth off up here, so we got to put them back in their place before they get too cocky up here. We do want to shout him out, though. He's doing a great job with the music today. The walk-up songs have been money because of him. Paige is on scoreboard. Big shout out to her. She was late and has messed up a couple times, but she's done well besides those small little bloops. Jay, of course, Jalen Jackson SID, the boss man, has ate his now $20 worth of food and has been killing it on the mic.
Now batting center fielder number 13, Colton Kelly.
Paige, you gotta keep it lively up here, okay? I'm sorry. Alright, Colton Kelly leading off. The Eagles are down 6-4. Shows bunt, pulls back, takes ball 1. Colton is an extremely good bunter, so would not be surprised if he does try for the bunt. He's got the Hot Wheels, as Cruz likes to call it, and places his bunts down better than anybody on this roster, in my opinion. Puts down the bunt. Oh, what a spot! Unbelievable. What did I say? What did I say? Hey, What did I? Gosh, I've called everything today without even. God. A bunt and Jalen. Now, guys, SID Jalen Jackson. I've been told was the best bunter OKWU's ever seen. Played second base for us. Had the Hot Wheels as well. Jay, that was a weird placement for the bunt. Now it worked out.
Now back to the left fielder, number 49, Tyson Cronin.
Jay,
It's a good bunt because lefty's gonna fall off towards third base, so it's hard for him to get that.
it is a left-handed pitcher, so that, like I said, Colin Kelly thinks of things that most normal people just don't think about. Great bunt. Was going right at the second baseman. You don't see that a lot of times from the bunt. You try to go first baseline or third baseline, but he got it right past the pitcher. The second baseman could not barehand it, and the Hot Wheels of Colton Kelly was just too much for the Tabor Blue Jays there defensively. So now it's Tyson Cronin got the leadoff batter at first. There's no outs here. Does have 2 strikes against him though. You're looking for, he says backdoor slider, huh? Hope he doesn't swing. Dun, 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 dun. 0-2 count. Eek. Strike 3 for Tyson Cronin.
Now back to the second baseman, number 27, Ben Redmond.
27, Ben Replogle, now up to bat with 1 out. He's got Colton Kelly over there on first, and I would think anything that gets in the gaps here, Jay, is gonna send. They're gonna wave Colton home. He's got the speed for it. Jay begging for Ben to swing at that one. Thought that was a good one to swing at. It will be called strike 1. You got Austin Soika in the on-deck circle, I'm guessing begging for a chance this inning to try to get some runs across for his Eagles. Chopped foul for Ben. Ben's going to be down quick, 0-2. Swung on, fouled again. Fouled off again by Ben. We'll stay at 0-2. Pitch on the way. Kelly gets his lead on first. Strike 3 against Ben. 2 straight strikeouts here for the reliever, Hayden Wheeler.
Shortstop number 30, Austin Soika.
This is a big spot for Austin Soika. He is the tie-in runner. But the reliever for the Blue Jays, Hayden Wheeler, is pitching unreal the past 3 innings. He's pitching some good baseball here, folks. But Austin Soika is a returning All-American for this Eagles roster. Has 10 homers on the season. Has 1 today. Trying to repeat such action to tie this game up. Or at least give Ozuna the 2-hole chance to do something. Gonna take ball 2. Now, it was last at bat that Soika was up 3-0, and Wheeler came back and struck him out swinging. Two-0 pitch on the way. Kelly gets a lead. Gonna take strike 1. Two-one count here, bottom of the 8th inning. Swung on, chopped to third. Will they get him? They do. And the reliever, Hayden Wheeler, is pumped. So chopper to third base. ground out for Austin Sawyer will end this inning. And we are headed to the 9th inning, folks. The visiting Tabor Blue Jays 6, your home team, Oakland Western Eagles 4. As they're going to send Ryan Sandifer out here to try to complete this game. Jay, do you agree with that call?
Like,
Jay likes it.
sure he's on a short leash.
You say you think he's on a short leash? What's his pitch count at? 121 for the starter for the Eagles, Ryan Sandifer. And it makes you wonder, is this, you think he had any influence on this? You think he's telling Kelly, hey, keep me going, I'm feeling good? Could be. Yeah. Ryan is a senior, pitching his last season here of collegiate baseball. Looking like he's trying to get as many pitches as he can take, or as many pitches as head coach Kirk Kelly's going to let him. And he's going to start off the 9th inning here as the pitcher for the Eagles.
Now batting in center field, number 4, Walker.
Freddie Walker's going to lead off the Blue Jays here on top of the 9th. Sandy gets a first pitch strike. Ooh, close but called for a ball. If Sandy can get through this inning, no runs allowed. The Eagles are going to get one last chance here in the 9th to try to win this game. Down just 2. Chopper to third. Lantigo takes a couple steps back. Gets it. Guns it. And they get him at first. A speedy Walker down the path gets called out. Great play by John. Read the ball right. Took a couple steps back. And just as hard as he could throws it to first. So out number 1. Strike 1 taken. Strike 2 taken. 0-2 count in favor of Sandy. Van Dyst. Now down. Check swing. No call, ball 1. This is conference, so we do have a 3 umpire crew. Strike 3, nasty pitch by Sandy. Gets him swinging. Out number 2. And Jay, I think that's why they brought him back out.
Yeah, Sammy's feeling good at any point in the game. It's probably a good choice.
Yeah, I agree.
Now batting number 32, Jason Wallace.
Jason Wallace going to be the last opportunity for these Blue Jays to try to get some insurance runs for them. Smacks one on the first pitch. It's going. It's going. Ooh. And Colton Kelly catches it on the warning track. That was smacked. But out number 3, Sandy goes the distance. Has pitched 9 full innings. He is charged with 6 earned runs. And now he just has to sit and wait to see if his OKWU Eagles offense can get anything going here in the bottom of the 9th to mount a comeback. Don't go anywhere, folks. This is top-notch baseball here in Bartlesville. As who's leading off, Jay? So you got the 2-3-4, Jay. You got about what you want. You got what you want if you're an OKWU Eagles fan right now. Kirk Kelly's going to send out his 2-3-4 hole to try to get something going here. This is going to be their last chance. There's been no substitutions at all today, Jay. They have rode the starter. There's been no defensive substitution. We did have Kent Cronin come in the pinch run one time. But besides that, they have stayed with the starters for everything. Makes you wonder if you're going to see a pinch hitter this inning. You got a few guys taking some hacks over there, but when you got the 2-3-4 hole, it'd be a hard call to take any of them out. Alright, folks, thank you all for tuning in today. This is game 1 of the 3-game series, and if you're just tuning in, your Oakland Eagles are down 6-4 here, bottom of the 9th. As Ozuna will lead off for the Eagles, trying to get something going here. Ozuna is the 2-hole, so folks, for the Eagles, you got the 2-3-4. Exactly what you want to see if you want to try to get something going here. Ball way outside in the opposite batter's box. Will be ball number 1 to Ozuna. And if he can get anything here, a walk, anything on base for Ozuna here is going to be big for the Eagles to get something going here. Swung on, opposite field, fly ball. Can the right fielder get it? Oh my gosh, he drops it. Uh-oh. Oh boy. And Jay, that's got to be an E9, is it not?
Yes.
Would you call that an easy fly ball? I mean, it's a routine fly ball. I agree. I mean, it was kind of in stride, but he got there enough time. And critical errors by the Blue Jays today. I feel like I've said that all day, and that's going to be an E9 as Ozuna is now at second. John Lantigo's up to bat. Folks, if you're tuning in, we got a good one here. Oh my gosh. Just a massive swing by John Lantigo. Takes strike 1. Hayden Wheeler now. He's the reliever. He came in the 6th inning for his starter for Watts. Now he's got the toughest challenge of the day. He's got a lead runner on second, no outs. His defense has not helped him much. Gosh, John. John takes strike 2. Strike 2 looking. Oh-2 count to John. Any base hit should get Drennis home. Big strike 3. And they sit down John. Out number 1 here. Bryce Smith will now take his chance. Bryce Smith now coming up for his would-be last opportunity for his Eagles. It is 6-4 here, bottom of the 9th. Drennis Ozuna at second. Only 1 out. Bryce Smith is just 1 swing away from tying this game. You got Danny Perez in the on-deck circle. The DH. Ball, oh, strike 1 taken. Outside corner. Painted it in there. And I promise you, folks, whoever wins this game is going to be very, very high to however it ends. Whether it be Tabor behind the arm of Hayden Wheeler or the offensive comeback for the Eagles. Either team is going to be very pumped up after this game. Swing and foul back. Now 0-2 on Bryce Smith. Hayden Wheeler gets a 0-2 count now in back-to-back batters. Trying to dust off the air given by his right fielder. A routine fly ball that just bounced out of the glove for the leadoff of Drennis Ozuna. Strike 3 swinging by Bryce Smith. How many strikeouts is that for Wheeler? And this will be the Eagles' last chance now. Back-to-back strikeouts for Wheeler. It is the designated hitter, Danny Perez, up to bat. With Drennis on second. Fighting to continue this Eagles' day. Takes outside ball 1. For all you Tabor fans, Hayden Wheeler came into relief for you here in the top of the 6th. And since then has pitched a great game. Has given up no runs. Struck out at least, Jay, what's the number? It's at least 5, I would think. Inside strike one. Close call in favor of Wheeler. 1-1 count. The Eagles' 14-game win streak is now in jeopardy here, as they're down 2 with 2 outs. Big swing, big miss for Danny. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The Eagles now on their last whim here. Page, not one to call this one. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Danny Perez steps back into the box. Hayden Wheeler looking for the icing on the cake here. Looking for the strike 3 game-winning call. High, ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Ozuna at second. The pitcher trying to get out of this one. With a 6-4 win for his Blue Jays. 7 strikeouts on the day. Full count now for Danny Perez. Has fought back from a 1-2 count. Hayden Wheeler, if he finishes off, will only pitch 3 innings, and he's already got, he said, 7 strikeouts on the day. Has pitched magnificently for his Blue Jays. Trying to get strikeout number 8 here. Danny Perez not wanting that. 3-2 count on the way. Here's the pitch. Game over. Strike 3. Hayden Wheeler. Strikeout number 8. And that will be a L in the column for the Eagles. As Danny Perez strikes out. And the Blue Jays will take game 1 of 3 here on Friday evening with a 6-4 victory behind the arms of the starter, number 19, Derek Watts, and the magnificent, unreal relief of the struggling number 10, Hayden Wheeler. Came in today with a 6.10 ERA. Pitched 3 innings today, had 8 strikeouts, and gives his team the victory. So it's a 6-4 loss for the Eagles. They will try to regroup, come back tomorrow. There's a doubleheader. Doubleheader at 1 o'clock tomorrow. 6-4 loss today, Jay. What'd you think of that game? I agree. The Eagles were only able to score in 2 of the 9 innings. Very unlike them. They put up 1 in the first, 3 in the 5th. And once the reliever Hayden Wheeler came in, they put up none. So they're gonna get some dinner. They're gonna regroup. We're gonna try again tomorrow. But this is game 1, folks. I appreciate you for tuning in. This is Tristan Minna signing off on the OKWU Eagles Sports Network. See you tomorrow, folks.